That's right, I'm finally back. Different place, same host, same story, different day, and today we have the NBA All-Stars reactions thing. Let's go. First things first, I'm not a Bulls fan. I used to be back in the day when MJ was still in the league, wrecking faces and teams and their dreams and hitting fadeaways all over the place. But anyway, All-Stars. So, in the West, we have LeBron, the Queen James, Kevin the Snake Durant, Stephen, the Chef Curry, James the Beer Harden, also known as I'ma Cook You Something Nice, and Paul George, aka George Paul, if you're Skip. You know who you are. On the other side, in the East, we have Giannis, the Greek Freak, Antetokounmpo. We have Kawhi Leonard, aka Please Don't Make Me Laugh, I'm a Fun Guy, I swear. Also, we have Kyrie Irving, aka Uncle Drew, aka I'ma Make You Dance, Kemba Walker, aka I'ma Put You in a Blender, and Joel Embiid, also known as I Swear I'm Better Than Hakeem Olajuwon. So have the right people been chosen for the starters? Well, yes and no. If we look at the East, it's pretty much spot on. You can't get it any more right than that. You have defensive guys, you have the Greek Freak and Kawhi gonna stop all kinds of things. Kemba Walker and Kyrie Irving are gonna be so fun to watch, man. It's gonna be like two Tasmanian Devils just wrecking the place. And then Joel Embiid just doing his own thing. I'm guessing he's gonna step outside and drain some stupid threes rather than, going inside. So for the East, I would say it's the best possible lineup that they have for the starters. Some people talk about maybe Ben Simmons deserving a place. No, you don't. Okay, no, you don't, boy. If you can't shoot, you do not deserve to be a starter in the All-Star game. Please, man. If I can shoot better than you, you need to take a seat. Okay? Some people also talk about Kyle Lowry not being there. To be honest, he's always been the most boring person in the All-Star weekend. I know he has like tons of fans, but I don't care. The guy's just boring. I don't rate him at all. And Nikola Vucevic, who's been having a great season, kind of going under the radar. But you know what? The Orlando Magic are trash right now, and I know people look at how well your team is doing and how well you're doing. So, yeah, I don't think it belongs there. So the East is right. But then we get to the West, and then things start being really messy, to be honest. So we have LeBron, Durant, Curry, Harden, and Paul George. So let's go backwards, and Paul George is the big surprise there. Don't get me wrong, I'm super happy for the guy. For someone to come back from a horrendous injury like that and not only have an amazing season, but also be in the All-Star and be an All-Star starter is amazing. But should he be there instead of Anthony Davis? Because people are basically saying, should Anthony Davis be there or should Nikola Jokic, be a starter for the first time? Bear in mind, he's never actually been in the All-Star game. So then they were like, well, maybe it's too early. While those two are kind of competing, like Paul George just slid into those DMs and just slid past them and went into the starting lineup before you know it. And it's going to be interesting because they go without a big up against the East that has Joel Embiid. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. I'm kind of personally a little bit tired of LeBron being there. Of course, people still relate to him as the best player in the league, but he's been injured now longer than people thought. Going into the All-Star game, it's just a little bit kind of Durant and Curry are obviously going to be there, no problem at all. James Harden is on some sort of like alien steroid drug. For him to like average more than 50 points in like more than 5 games is just insane now, so he definitely needs to be there. But now, does Anthony Davis need to be there? I mean, in terms of what he does for his team and the quality of a player, yeah, of course he does. But the New Orleans Pelicans are not doing that well. So are you really helping your team? Are you driving them forward? That's a big no. And when you compare him to Nikola Jokic, who doesn't have the same figures as Anthony Davis, he's helping his team that were pretty much number one for majority of the time now in the West. They're just number 2 now, second behind the Warriors. So you got to have a look at those things, and then still Paul George makes it there. That's a little bit iffy. And then, of course, you have the question of Luka Doncic, like what happened with him, because he got so many votes, man, from a tiny country like Slovenia. It's amazing. So you know it's not just them. It's not like back in the day when Yao Ming got like 7 billion votes just from China. It's just people like him, you know, and he is an amazing player, much better than most people even think, and he's so young. And he deserves, I guess, to be in the All-Star game. Whether he should be a starter or not is debatable. But you know what? He's going to be exciting. He's going to make some people dance. And he's probably gonna be a starter in the future for sure. Whether he deserved it this year, too early for a rookie. Yeah. So that's it, guys. All in all, I think it's going to be an interesting game. I think the East is spot on. The West is a little bit messed up. But you know what? It will be entertaining, I think. And we're still to see who the reserves are. So that could really swing things around. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for watching. And if you enjoy, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, whatever. I haven't done this kind of video in a long time. And it will be nice to hear back if you enjoy it. I'll probably still make them even if no one watches them. But you know what? I'll just watch him. I'll sit and I'll click on my own videos, and yeah, that's YouTube. So yeah. Anyway, guys, see you in the next one.